back to my channel, ladies. My name is Nathalie, and we are going to continue with Detective Pikachu Returns. I told you in the last episode, one day I'm going to get the title right in one go, and this is that day! No one saw that coming. We are still stuck in the Manhattan's head. I don't think he minds. We're going back into the room, and we've already unlocked. We're first going to punch our way through some more things over here. And then we'll do the obvious conversations we're supposed to have. I'm almost there. Just want to stretch a bit more. And that was it. Hello. With my ice cold shyness. Oh, if it isn't a Manhattan, and who might you be? I'm the great Detective Pikachu, the Manhattan's new friend. Everyone was taking so long to come back that I got worried, so I came looking for you. Pikachu's been helping me search. Sorry to have put you through all that trouble. You see, we weren't able to leave this room. What in the world happened? Can you tell me? What would you like to know? Everything?
Hey!
Why were you walled in here? I was trying to make this place more comfortable to live in, so Mr. Mime and I worked together to make a wall of ice. Mr. Mime was practically putting on a show. I tried to match that energy, but we both got carried away and ended up making too much ice. And that's how you got stuck. I'm glad you're both okay.
Hey!
Are you two the only ones in this room? Yeah, just me and Mr. Mime. Oh, we already found the others.
My mom!
The Galarian form of Mr. Mime, tippity-tap-tapping away. Oh, the Manhattan, our hero! We've been stuck here for ages. Thank you so much for saving us. Allow me to express my gratitude with a tap dance. Oh, that's right. I thought Mr. Mime was supposed to be good at tap dancing. You don't need to dance. I'm just glad you're safe. So the shadow we saw beyond the ice was actually Mr. Mime. I don't believe this Pikachu and I have been introduced. That's because the Manhattan and I have only just become friends, but that's a story for another time. Could I ask you some questions? What do you want to know?
Hey!
What were you doing here? The Bergmite over there was trying to cool this room down, so I offered to help make a big wall of ice together. We really made an effort. But apparently there is such a thing as too much effort. It never occurred to me that we wouldn't be able to get out. So you two made this ice, eh? What a pair of troublemakers.
Hey!
Are you two the only ones in this room? Yes, it's just me and Bergmite here.
Hey!
Have you found all of your friends? Yeah, all the ones I wanted help looking for. All the ones you... Huh? Now that we know everyone's safe, why don't we head back? Oh, sure. The other ones can suck it or something? Good. I wonder where that other fossil is outside, because I think we had all of the rocks that we could hit outside. Did we get everything here? There's a little guy up there. Can we reach that? No. Bronzor doesn't want to talk. I was thinking that maybe the other fossil is stuck here a little lower.
Whoa! Why is everything shaking?
For the plot. Oh.
The door closed.
Again, that happened
We've
before,
got to
right?
tell Tim and the others. Right away.
Why did the door suddenly close like that? Do you think you're strong enough to open that door? Nuh-uh, even I couldn't open a door that big. Yeah, I figured. I'd better go discuss this with Tim. Let's go back to the others, the Manhattan. Can we get past them? Okay, because I kind of want to destroy everything in this room and see if the other fossil is in here. I think they will have it hidden outside, but... Just to be sure, no, I will bring you back if this room has nothing. Okay, Okay, so there's nothing here, well at least we checked. I just wonder what those glowing orbs are in these pedestals. Get back to Tim. I've got bad news, Tim. The door to the ground floor just closed. What? Is that what that big rumbling sound was? Yeah, that was the door shutting tight. But why would it do that? No idea, it just kinda happened. What do? We gotta find a way out. Maybe we should try talking to Gordon. He might know something we don't. Good idea, I'll see what he has to say.
No.
I see, so that rumble really was the door closing. Did you suspect it already, Professor? Yes, because the same thing happened when I came down to this floor. There was suddenly a deep rumbling sound, and then I was trapped down here on this floor. That must have been one of the 2 rumbling sound slowpokes that you heard. Isn't there another exit? I believe so, yes. Do you know where? There may be one in the deepest room of the ruins. It's said that these ruins were originally built to host a ritual that strengthens the bonds between people and Pokemon. There's an ancient document describing the ritual, and I found one line particularly interesting. Solve all the riddles in the deepest place and find yourself back in the sun's embrace. The sun's embrace must be a reference to the outside. I see. So if we solve all the riddles of the ruins, we might be able to find an exit and get out of here. Yes, if that document is to be believed. I wonder what kind of riddles it's referencing. I'm not sure, but I'm curious about the 2 murals on this floor. I can't say for certain that they're related to the riddles or the ritual, but they must have some meaning or other. There's the mural in this room and one in the other room. Why don't you take a good look at them both? Thanks, Professor. We'll investigate them right away. Thank you. I'll stay here and ponder these riddles a bit more. If you find anything, come let me know. Of course. I mean, we've already looked at them, but... I also like the length of these mysteries. According to Gordon, it sounds like there are clues in the murals. Yeah, the mural in this room and the mural in the other room. I think we'll be able to find a way out here if you can figure out what those 2 murals mean. Let's go investigate them. It's a mural depicting a human. Let's see if it can give us any clues about the exit.
Okay.
I bet we can find some important hints here. Let's examine this closely. I wonder if the door drawn here is supposed to be the exit out of the ruins.
Hey.
Seems that way. But we haven't been anywhere that looks like this. Where could the exit be then? These look like footprints. Based on the direction they're pointing, it looks like they're walking away from the human. But they're zigzagging everywhere. Think there's some meaning to that weird path? Think you need to follow it. This looks like a drawing of a human. Yeah, the style is similar to the relief we saw on the entrance too. It looks like there's a pedestal or something under its feet. Maybe it's depicting a statue of a human? Maybe. The Passimia murals all corresponded to specific statues. So maybe there's a human statue somewhere too? We saw some reliefs of a human carved into a wall, but I don't remember seeing any statues.
Alright.
I think that's all there is to see here.
Ow. My tail really hurts for some reason. I can't imagine why. Right, Tim?
It's not like he was kicked in the butt or anything. I think that might have been it. Yes. Ooh. Oh yeah, and Nathan put in something so that we can walk a bit faster. Sometimes we were walking a bit slow. I didn't forget about the minior here, no. It's a mural depicting a Pokemon. This might be a clue about the exit. Let's check it out.
Hey.
Now think really hard as you examine this. It's an image of a Pokemon. Is this meant to be Clefairy? Well, there those reliefs of Clefairy carved into the entrance. There's a mural. What's that shape on the Clefairy's feet? It looks like some sort of pedestal. Maybe it's depicting a statue of Clefairy? Yup. The Persimmon murals were representing yeah, we know. Maybe we just haven't found it yet. Are these Pokemon footprints? I mean, we all know what we have to do. I think we can be pretty sure of that. They remind me of the ones in the mural of the human we saw earlier. They're taking a weird path. Do you think that means something? Definitely. Do you think this drawing represents a door? Yep. There was a drawing just like this one on the mural with the human too. If that's the exit, we should be able to get out through there if we solve the last puzzle.
Alright.
I think that's all there is to see here.
Okay, let's start deducing.
There we go. Well, we've examined both murals. Did you learn anything? The murals seem to be hinting at something. Yeah, it's the left one, but I want to know what the other two say. Let's figure out what it is together. Let's indicate where. No, that's definitely not it. The locations of the statues also not it. So move the statues.
Oh!
Both murals depict footprints moving away from a statue. Could that mean we need to move the statues in the same direction as the footprints? The footprints are moving away from the statues, so we should move the statues the same direction. I think you might be onto something here. But we still got one problem, and it's a big one. Yeah, we don't know where the statues are. Exactly. Even if we understand the clue, it's useless if we can't find the mechanism itself. There's gotta be a room on this floor somewhere that has those statues. Nothing in the murals indicates that though. Then where the heck are the statues? Maybe you should do it yourself. I see, so you figured out what the murals mean, but you still don't know where the exit is. Right, and we've already looked through every room down here. I'm not sure where else we can look. The old document said that the exit was in the deepest room, but... The deepest, huh? Wait a second. Have we really searched all the rooms? I can't be sure until we look around a bit more. Why don't we try looking at the deepest room in the ruins one more time, Tim? This is the room we were in when you went to go check on the professor, right? This room is the farthest back from the entrance to the ruins, which makes it the deepest, I think. We should probably look around here again. We saw that hole into the next room before, and we might find something else. Okay, let's give it another once over. Thanks, Tim. Can't say I know exactly what we're looking for, but let's pay close attention to the walls and floor. There's a wall of ice here. Doesn't look like there's another room in this direction. It really is a big hunk of ice though. Do you think Mr. Mama Bird might made it? Wait, maybe this wall is... What is it, Pikachu? Hold on, I feel like I'm on the brink of an epiphany.
The puzzles and the murals. Also, a maze with a dead end.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Of course! It all makes sense now! A bolt of brilliance!
You're lucky
There's a mechanism
none of those
on the
hit
other
you.
side of this wall! Oh!
Dramatic.
Huh?
If the mechanism's on the other side of this ice wall, then what we thought was a real wall is just a fake slab of ice? This is the only wall that's completely frozen over. Don't you find that odd? I'm sure this wall is the same as the one in Mr. Mime's room. So this is nothing but ice. It sure looks like a wall to me. I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but there's one way to find out. Go ahead and do what you do best, Amanitan. What's wrong? We really need your strength right now. Pikachu seems to be asking him to break down the wall of ice, but Amanitan's not even trying to do it. Maybe he doesn't want to break this ice? Poor man. Apparently there's someone in there and he's not sure it's a good idea to let us in. It seems like the Manitan is still wary of us humans. Manhattan, please listen. I know you can't understand what I'm saying, but we don't mean you or your friends any harm. There may be some jackets in there. Darn. If you make it out of here, I'll make it my personal mission to help you. I'll take care of you and all your friends, I swear. Tim, do you think your Pikachu could put in a good word for us? Please, Manhattan, we're all friends here. Dar. Sounds like he's on board. So he really did understand our feelings. Darman!
Give it what for, Darmanitan! Manhattan!
Wow. Maybe he iced someone in on purpose. Oh, there is the statue.
Amazing!
Okay, this is definitely
Magnificent.
the way out.
What a sight.
Wow, so there was a room after all. Just like I said. Pretty impressive, Pikachu. There should be a mechanism in this room that we can activate.
Huh?
Ice Cube! Icy poker face.
Wait! I promise, we're not gonna hurt you!
Oh no.
That's shaking just now.
Yeah, something happened.
Oh!
The shaking felt just like when the door closed before. Ice Cube caused that somehow, right? Yeah, it stepped on some kind of switch on the floor. Dar. You're saying that Ice Cube didn't mean to shut us in here, so we shouldn't blame her. Don't worry, we're not blaming her for anything. Was the Manhattan hesitant to break the wall because of Ice Cube? Dar. He says Ice Cube's even more afraid of humans than the rest of the ice Pokemon are. That's why he built a huge wall of ice, so no one else could get in this room. It might be good to hear Ice Cube's story too. I just hope we can convince her to trust us. You can try talking to her while we're solving the mystery of the mechanism.
Oh!
It's the Clefairy statue. Just like in the mural, this is definitely the right room then. Now we just have to move the statue exactly how the murals showed. There should be a human statue too. What do you think that is? It's gotta be in this room somewhere. Let's look around. I mean, it's here. This is the tree that Ice Cube was up in. It's pretty amazing that a tree this big could grow in an underground room like this. Well, look, there's light coming in where the roof collapsed. That light must be what helped the tree grow so big. Ice! You don't need to be scared, Ice Cube. We're friends of the Manhattan. Q? Yes, really. So could you please trust us? Q? It's okay if it's just a few questions, eh?
Hey!
Have you been in this room the whole time? Ice Q. Oh, okay. You all came in through the hole in the ceiling. Q. And then all the others left the room, but you stayed here because you were too scared? So you got the Manhattan to make you a big wall of ice to keep you safe inside. She must have been really terrified. You don't need to be scared anymore, Ice Q. We're here to rescue you. Q? Yeah, really? So cheer up, Ice Q. We've got your back. Ice. Aw, looks like she's smiling a little. Really? I can't really tell from her face. So the Manhattan's been protecting you this whole time. Ice. And he made sure to stay nearby too to make you feel safe. Ice. And it's thanks to the Manhattan that you were able to escape from the people in white. I can see why you're intent on repaying him someday. But you know he doesn't expect anything in return, right? That's not why he did it. Don't do anything too rash. Ice.
Hey!
Where are the humans who captured you all? Ice. Really far away, huh? You walked for days before you found this place. Ice. Just the thought that those humans might come here really scares you. Don't worry, if they show up here, we'll send them packing. Ice. Okay. We need you. Oh, you all got in here through the hole in this room's ceiling. Oh, man. In your story you didn't tell us about this room even though you knew about it. Don't worry about it, Amanatan. We know you were just looking out for your friend. Okay, but it's in here, so... There's a big hunk of ice here. Ice Cube probably made it. It really is big though. I'm surprised she could make something of this scale.
Right.
So this is the last room. I hope we can find the exit without much trouble.
Slowpoke.
What is it, Slowpoke? He's been working so hard to rescue Gordon. I think he's just about out of steam. Hang in there just a little bit longer, Slowpoke.
Yes.
Domenitan was worried about Ice Cube, huh? I guess he was just trying to protect his friend. Can we use your help? Yeah, we know. I would just like some help. Sorry. This must be the exit out of the ruins. Ah, it's no good. This thing's not gonna open unless we figure out that mechanism. We've looked all over the room, but I didn't see a statue of a human anywhere. There has to be one though. Let's talk to Gordon again. Good idea. People, it's in this block of ice. Come on.
Right.
Hey, Professor. We can't find one of the statues depicted in the murals. Do you have any idea where it might be? Unfortunately, I don't. Even Gordon's stumped. Many aspects of this place differ from what I expected based on my preparatory research. Like that wall of ice, for example. Why don't we try talking this through, Tim? Yeah, I'm good. What exactly did you want to talk about? For starters, I want to ask for your help.
All right, Tim. Do you think you can use your detective skills to help us get out of here?
I've already got it figured out, dude.
Sure.
With you two working together, I'm sure we'll find the way out.
I already have
Based
the way
on what
out.
we've experienced so far, we should be able to get out if we can get this door open. I wonder if there are any clues in this room.
People.
Wasn't there a mural depicting a Clefairy statue and some footprints? That mural may be the key to solving the mystery of this room.
I think you're right. The tiles here match the squares in that mural, too. If that's the case, the mural in the room I was in must be related, too.
Yep.
However, looking around, I'm not seeing a statue of a human in
People,
here.
it's obvious. Come on.
Do you remember where the human statue was located in the mural itself?
Of course I remember. I was staring at that thing for 2 days straight. The
You still
human
figured
statue
it,
was in the
didn't
second
figure it
row
out.
from the top, on the leftmost side of the mural.
And if we assume these tiles are laid out the same as those in the mural...
There! That chunk of ice!
Hey, Captain Obvious. Nicely done.
All right. Looks like you're up, Dharma.
Not too hard.
Manna.
Nicely done.
So it was hiding here the whole time.
It wasn't hiding. Oh, come on.
Okay, so we've got the 2 statues, but what are we supposed to do now?
Are you an archaeologist or no?
I'm sure the murals must have a clue as to how the mechanism
Yeah,
works.
you moved them in the right direction.
There are footprints depicted in the murals. They must indicate the paths to move the stone statues.
So that's what they represent.
Let's give it a try.
Hey Tim, come give me a hand.
Yeah,
It's going to be freaking heavy.
What's going on? Nothing's happening.
huh. I was sure that would work.
Me too.
Now that I see the 2 statues next to each other, the way they're posed looks somehow meaningful.
Isn't coexistence between humans and Pokemon a recurring theme in these ruins?
A little bit.
Yeah. The decor and artifacts here all attest to that.
You see it too, don't you, Tim?
No, I don't. Maybe the berries? The Clefairy statue is missing a hand. Okay.
A pose that symbolizes coexistence between humans and Pokemon. Something that represents both sides cooperating, working hand in hand.
That's it! We need the statues to hold hands. But the left statue's hand is missing. What can we do about that?
Look for it.
Could we use a Pokemon move?
Sure.
Good idea, Rachel.
Is it?
And we've got the perfect allies right here with us.
Your hands are too big? You have flippers for hands? You could work.
That includes me, right?
A little bit.
So then, who should we ask for help?
Slowpoke. Oh, can hold hands with the statue, can soak. And form the shape of a hand. That would be cool. I don't think that will work. Ooh, that can work.
That's it. Let's ask Ice Cube to help.
Ice Cube?
The game said I was good, so let's give her positive.
See, I hadn't thought of that. Huh.
You've got this, Ice Cube!
I think multiple answers were correct in this situation.
Yes!
Thank you, Tim.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
maybe you should come to my class as a guest lecturer.
Talking about what?
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Yes.
Some of my neighbors are
Hold
playing
on.
music really
I
loud.
heard someone talking behind us.
I mean... Yes. I'm sorry, sir.
You let those ice Pokemon escape? You're getting sloppy!
Well, we
Oh.
did retrieve the
Then
meteorites.
get back here! Now!
I swear, could that guy be any bossier?
Chandler?
Now what?
Oh, Detective Pikachu. Bringing you in to earn me some respect. Listen up, pal. Hand over that Pikachu and I'll
You're
let you
alone.
walk out of here.
You're alone.
What did you say? Are you really sure threatening us is a good idea?
Yeah, idiots. Stop him!
Now!
Pikachu!
Sure.
All right!
How do I have to do it?
Slide!
Oh. Oh. Oh, there's the crystal again. It had a crystal on its back. You boss. No! How fucking dare you? Now you got him angry. Oh! Oh, defeat Mamoswine. I'm okay. How? Yeah, sorry, Pikachu. Sorry. was a one-hit KO for me, was fine. Oh, wow.
Phew. We are finally out of there.
Professor, you're okay.
Chris, sorry to worry you.
No, it's okay, I guess. Well, we managed to get out after all. Yeah, but who was that man just now? Do you think he was one of the people in white the Manhattan was talking about? Sure seems that way to me. He must have come looking for the Manhattan and the others. Right, but what for? First the Aurora drop and now this. Feels like we're caught in the middle of a bunch of stuff we don't understand. What should the Manhattan and his friends do now? I'll make sure they're okay. Thank you so much, Professor. Yes, well, I've got to set a good example for my students, you know. If the Professor takes all the ice Pokemon home, the ruin should return to normal soon too. Yeah, Monferno will be able to come back. Dar. Now then, you should get home. That man from before is still around here somewhere. And for all we know, he has friends around too. You're right. Thanks for all your help, Professor Gordon. Hey, you're the one that saved me. You're certainly an interesting student. My office door will always be open to you, so please stop by any time. We'll be right here, Tim, so just say the word when you're ready to go home. I'm not really. Do I want to ride? Yes.
Hey,
Okay, because we still have to look for that one fossil. Right? Yeah. No, sorry, yeah, sorry. Okay, we just need one more thing that we can punch. Don't worry about it. I'm not too worried. Maybe someone... Okay, it's not here. Everything's okay now, Solrock. Ice promised to turn the climate back to normal. Really? Oh, what a relief. I think it will still take some time for the weather to clear up though. You'll be okay till then, right? Yes, of course. Oh, I'm so looking forward to the sun coming back. Well, then let's all eat curry together. We're not going to eat curry. I can't wait to try it. Well, you have to. Because we first need to get that one last piece of... It's really going to be nowhere, is it? I feel bad for making my friends worry so much.
Hey.
It's okay, Ring. I'm sure your friend's not upset at you. Thanks. I'm still gonna be more careful from now on, though. My friend's really hungry after being frozen for so long. We're gonna go look for food together now. Sounds good. Be careful, you two. Thank you. No problem. Oh, you're the Detective Pikachu. Wait, what? The Manhattan can give Pikachu a ride on its head? I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I came here today. Just made it all worth it. Glad to hear it. Oof, it's so cold. It better hurry and make some juice.
Hey.
Yep, whip up some delicious juice to give yourself a boost of energy. You're leaving already? That's the plan. Come again sometime. Next time we can all sing together. For sure, we'll come back sometime just to play. We've got a friend who loves music. We'll bring her along too. What I mostly would like is that final fossil. I think we had everything already, so...
Nina.
Yeah, do that.
Sheesh.
Okay, but it's not here. It is nowhere to be found. This is nothing to punch anymore. Hey, you two look really suspicious. What are you doing here anyway? It's still really wary of us. We're not gonna do anything to you. More, gotta eat more. That's a funny looking Pokemon. It's so focused on eating that it doesn't seem to have noticed us at all. Ah, some sort of flat rock came out. What is this? It just looks like a rock to me. I don't know, its shape seems too distinct to be just a rock. I think we should at least show it to that collector guy. Finally. How goes the search? Have you made any discoveries?
Hey.
The man at end show him that flat rock we found. Just looks like a rock you could find anywhere. Here. Oh my goodness, that's an armor fossil. If you restore this fossil, it will become a Pokemon called Shieldon. It's said to have an incredibly durable face that can withstand even the strongest attacks. Apparently it's a fossil of a super tough Pokemon. That's a Pokemon, but it really does just look like a rock. You two are good at finding fossils. Now I've got both a skull fossil and an armor fossil. Marvelous, what a tremendous haul. I can present these findings at the next academic conference. This will do wonders to further the progress of all research into fossil Pokemon. Don't worry, I'll be sure to properly credit you for your contributions. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I didn't end up making my partner sad. They both seem really happy. Does that mean we did something good? We sure did, and it's all thanks to you, the Manitan. Good. Now we solved everything.
Yes.
Do you want to head back home or something? Yes.
Hey.
We've done enough investigating. Let's go talk to Tim and then head back. I'm glad that you're just able to do it like this.
What's that? Huh?
Look.
Oh no, what is it now? Oh, Mewtwo.
Hey, up there.
Mewtwo?
What's that behind it?
Good question. Oh.
There's something
Oh.
wrong.
Oh no.
Oh no, they're coming this way!
Everyone, take cover now.
Okay, good for listening. Oh, who are you? Harry?
Dad!
Oh, go, yeah.
Hey you!
Oh my god.
What do you think you're doing with my dad?
Beedrill, don't let them interfere. Attack! Here!
Pikachu? Would be nice if you could do something. No, of course not. Oh. Oh, you're lucky. Beyond lucky, actually.
Mewtwo!
What are you doing with my dad?
Wait! Come back!
It's just his body. I think
Dad.
the consciousness is in Pikachu.
They're gone.
There goes your buddy.
What just happened? Why did you have Harry?
Terrible. Pokemon battling in the city?
That's not what happened.
It's just like Mayor Myers told us.
Pokemon have to be managed.
This
That's
is
not what
good.
happened.
You need to get out of here.
I don't
So it would
believe
seem.
Myers.
Do not worry about that human.
Tim, does Pikachu actually know Mewtwo?
Tim does too.
You could say that.
That's incredible.
I guess. But where'd those guys take my dad?
Your father is behind it, Rachel.
How
could
can I
just
get my
sense it.
father back? There must be something I can do. With all the unrest gripping the city, the police have got to know something. Of course. I'll just talk to Inspector Holliday. He's bound to know something useful.
I think the mayor knows a lot more than he's letting on. The next morning. Good morning, Pikachu. Oh, you look awful. Had trouble sleeping? I couldn't stop thinking about this whole business with Dad. I noticed you were out late again last night. I'm guessing you've been having the same problem. Yeah, I just needed some alone time. You know, to get at my thoughts. There's a lot of strange stuff going on. We've got some shady group collecting meteorites and Pokemon for starters. Then there's Cameron swallowing the jewel, the Mamoswine that attacked us in the ruins, and those Beedrill that were chasing Mewtwo. They all had some kind of cube-shaped device attached to them. I think today's the day we look into all that. And you know what we should do to get more information, right Tim? Yeah, the way these incidents keep piling up, the police are bound to have started investigating the situation. Right, and the police officer we can trust the most is Inspector Holliday. We should go talk to him. That's what you were getting at, right, Pikachu? Spot on. By the way, Tim, are you sure you don't want to tell Irene and Sophia about Harry? Not yet. Not until we know exactly where he is. Yeah, good thinking. We'll just worry them.
Oh!
It's today's newspaper. What articles are there today? Oh, a lot, actually.
Oh!
Here's an article about Professor Gordon. It says there was a significant discovery at the ruins. So all our work really helped Gordon with his research, eh? Oh, it even mentions me and Rachel. But not me. I don't think this article was properly researched. Ah, don't feel too bad, Pikachu. Besides, look, it mentions the Manhattan and the others too. Oh right, Gordon's looking for their home. He says that once he figures out where they're from, he'll take them back there himself. That's really good to hear. I hope they all got back home safely. Oh, it looks like someone designed a whole line of clothes modeled after the ones Liveni make. The Liveni at the ruins did a great job making clothes for Swadloon. Yeah, those were some really quality duds. I should have asked you to make me something as thanks for finding Swadloon. Oh really? What would you have requested? A cape, of course. Don't you think every detective should have a cape? And naturally, I'd want it to be real classy, like the one I got to wear on that cruise ship way back when. You know, Tim, you could always buy me a cape as a present. Would I, though? Special report, Pokemon of the Ruins of Fallen Stars. Here's an article about the ruins. Yeah, it's about the Pokemon murals and statues we saw there. Speaking of which, why do you suppose there was a Clefairy statue there? The others make sense, there were Passimian living near the ruins, and the professor explained that Aegislash symbolized protection from misfortune. But why was Clefairy chosen as a statue motive? Gordon said the ruins were built on the site where a bunch of meteorites landed, right? Apparently Clefairy, and Cleffa which it evolves from, often appear where meteorites have fallen. And remember, we ended up helping some Cleffa that were playing hide and seek. I bet whoever built those ruins also interacted with Clefairy in some way. So that Clefairy statue might have been... Yeah, it could have been inspired by an ancestor of those little Cleffa. Missing tourist found unharmed. Oh look, a person who'd been missing for 2 whole days just got rescued by the police. Oh yeah, I saw on the news that someone had gotten lost while hiking. I'm glad they were found safe and sound. You and me both. Says here they were wandering lost in the mountains when they came across an Ursaring. When the hiker's eyes met Ursarings, the hiker got scared and took off running. Wasn't long before the rescue party found their missing person sprinting full tilt down the path. Encountering a wild Ursaring when you're already lost would be enough to send anyone packing. Still, I wonder if the Ursaring would actually have attacked the hiker. Who knows? You'd have to ask the Ursaring. Featured article, in-depth interview. Oh, here's that column that always has interviews with experts from different fields. This time they're interviewing a researcher of fossils. It says he's been digging up fossils for half a century now, and he's discovered countless new specimens. It started as a hobby, but now he's even founded his own fossil museum. Wow, what a legend. Wait a second. Is that who I think it is? Yep, it's the fossil collector we met at the ruins. I had no idea he was such a prominent researcher. Do you think the fossils he found yesterday will be added to his prized collection? Hey, it was me and the Manhattan who found them. Daily crossword.
Hey.
Alrighty then, what do we got for today's crossword? Are you ready? Here's the first hint. This Pokemon has a blocky body and impressive jaws. That will be Charjabug. This winged Pokemon has adorable eyes and a perfectly round body. And that's Rowlet. This Pokemon is covered in fluff, so that's Eldegoss. That's a real fake hint, but I know the answer. It's Eldegoss. Wow, Pikachu, you solved this almost instantly. It helps that we've solved these puzzles before, so doing it a second time is a piece of cake. Especially for a great detective like yours truly.
Right.
I know you're busy, Tim, but please don't overwork yourself, okay? You don't have to worry so much, Mum. I'm not a kid anymore. Say that all you want, but a mother always worries about her kids, even when they're adults. I know, Mum. Thanks, I'll be careful. We brought back a ton of berries from the ruins. We sure did. I had a blast tasting so many different flavors. Let's whip up something with these later.
Yep. I went to Ryme Tower with Mom yesterday. The view was super pretty.
Let's all go together next time.
No thanks. You can count me out. I've got no time for sightseeing.
Pikachu will come too, of course.
Are you hearing a word I'm saying?
No, you know that.
Yeah, of course not.
Poor child.
Tim!
Hey Tim, do you know any good sightseeing spots in Ryme City? I'd just love for you to show me. Nothing's really coming to mind right now. Oh, come on Tim, you gotta be ready for this kind of thing. But if you had to come up with a few good date spots on the fly, huh? I take it you know a good spot then, Pikachu? Of course I do. Personally, I'd recommend a Hyatt Cafe. I've been popping over there after dinner lately just to grab some coffee and collect my thoughts. So that's where you've been running off to in the evenings recently. Still, I think Sophia may be a little too young to really appreciate the Hyatt Cafe. Don't bother your brother, Sophia. Tim's very busy. Okay. It wasn't bothering me. It's time for the morning news to start.
This is GNN News. Pokemon incidents are on the rise. A swarm of Beedrill descended on Ryme City last night. Though citizens were in danger, we can thankfully confirm that no one was harmed. Both the Ryme City Police and the PPB are investigating the incident. Mayor Myers has said addressing these incidents is his top priority.
Mayor Myers is sus.
That happened yesterday.
Yeah. No mention of that group in the white uniforms, though.
Very convenient.
Or Dad, for that matter.
We can't just ignore those weirdos. We need more information.
You're right. We should go talk to Inspector Holiday.
If he isn't in cahoots with everyone.
Alright.
If you want to talk to Inspector Holiday, we should go to the police station. I'm ready to head out when you are. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to do that in the next episode. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.